Hi. What if I told you that 6% of Americans love their jobs? It's not very much, 6%. That leaves the rest of, 94% of people that either are just satisfied with their jobs or hate their jobs. And Entrepreneur magazine actually did a study and found out that 77% of people were less than satisfied with their jobs, and they actually hated their jobs. So the statistics are overwhelmingly high and varied a little bit with the research that I did. But what I know is that there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there who absolutely love what they're doing, love providing value and good things in the world, helping people live better lives, more fun, having more fun, and making life a little bit easier with their products or services. And so what I decided to do a couple of years ago was create a network that connected these like-minded people, because I know that when I'm surrounded by people who really love what they're doing, they feel like they're making a difference, they have a commitment in their lives to make a difference, and by connecting those people and those people to me personally, my life is actually enhanced. And guess what? I get more business at the same time because I'm connected to these people and they want to refer business to me and I want to refer business to them, and we create this really awesome, collaborative, supportive community. So, and that's what we did with Conscious 360 a couple of years ago when we started it in Denver and Boulder. And since then, we've been growing, and we are launching into the northern Colorado, Fort Collins, Berthoud, Loveland, Greeley area, and we're super excited because we've had a lot of people who are like, "When are you coming? When are you coming?" And I'm just thrilled to be able to provide this platform for this sort of like-minded conscious community up in northern Colorado as well, because I know in Denver it's made a big difference in the lives of a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners in the area that we're now connected to, and I know it's going to be of benefit to you guys up there as well. So a couple of things I have today. We've got just a few tips. So first of all, we have our launch event on October 13th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. And the location, we'll be announcing that next week. So stay tuned because I'm going to be throwing you guys a few more videos with some interesting information about conscious business, as well as kind of what's available in a community like what we're creating, and what's in it for you, because that's what we're really most people are interested in and what usually catches our eye. So we're going to be sharing more about that as well. So stay tuned for the videos, but the thing you need to do to stay tuned when the new videos are launched is go to the right side of this form or this page and fill out your information. And if you can't come to the event on the 13th, then no problem. Just click "I'm not available to come to the event, but I'd like more information." And I hope you can come. Clear your schedule. It's going to be the best event at least of the month, if not the year. And we're really excited to bring all of you together and show you this new kind of way of getting connected in an authentic business. What's that? That's what we're doing. So do that. And when I'm done here, you can fill out that form. It'll take you to another page. So I've got a few tips for you for the entrepreneurs who are might be feeling alone and want to feel a little bit more connected. Well, community is a really great place to do that. And community is one of those opportunities where sometimes we find a really, really, really good fit for community, where we feel like people know us, they get us, they see the value in us, they're wanting to contribute, and where you actually want to contribute to them as well. And that's super valuable, where it's so that it's a two-way street. And so my first tip is, celebrate. So we all have those little wins during the day, or the big wins on a monthly or weekly or annual basis, or maybe it's really just getting to the end of the day some weeks. And to celebrate is super, super important, because a lot of times those of us who work either alone or in a smaller company, and even though those of us who work in a larger company, we forget to celebrate the successes and we just move right on to the next thing. I'm guilty, by the way, of all of these tips that I'm giving you, but I've been learning that when I celebrate my successes, I actually feel like I accomplished more, and I'm more proud of myself, as well as I'm able to, on the next project, get even more done, which is really great for me because I got a lot going on. So that's the first thing. So whether it's going to happy hour with some friends or some colleagues, hitting a networking event that you really like to celebrate, calling a friend, if you have an accountability buddy or something like that where you celebrate with, and great, or have a cupcake. You know, they've got all these great cupcake shops around these days. Cupcake would be great. So the second one is breaking the I'm all alone syndrome by getting involved with people that you love to be around, that nourish you, that you just have fun with. It could be a networking group. It could be a women's or men's group. It could be, you know, really anywhere that you feel connected to other sort of like-minded people. And that those like-minded people could be any sort of like-minded people. It could be gardeners, could be knitters, could be singers, could be artists, could be whatever that has you have yourself come even more to fruition in your life. And more minds are better than just yours. So when you're coming together with other like-minded people, some sort of synergy starts to happen, which is really cool. And I'm sure most of you have experienced that at some time or another, but it's really cool when it happens on an ongoing basis. So get with other people. You're not alone. Really, you're only alone if you think you're alone. So find some other people, even if it's just a phone call. And especially those of you who work at home or out of your house, or even in an office where you're all by yourself. It can get really lonely, or it can be seemingly lonely. But really, there's tons of people around that really want to connect just as much as you do. The third thing is find a spiritual practice where you can feel connected, grounded, and centered during your workday. So a lot of us have spiritual practices, maybe outside, whether it's something like church or meditation or yoga or something like that. But find something that you can do during the day, during your workday. So if you're getting to the point where you're feeling a little bit not centered, not balanced, you have a phone call that didn't go so great, something like that, where you can just like get centered again. And what happens is you'll actually, at least this is what I experienced, you'll actually be able to move on to the next piece, whatever you're doing, next project, next item on your to-do list, with a little bit more ease and grace. And a lot of times we'll see what is actually necessary to be done next a little more clearly as well. So that's my next thing, is find something during the day that you can do. It could be just, closing your eyes for 5 minutes. Sometimes I take a little 15-minute cat nap, and then I wake up and I feel totally refreshed. And a lot of times we forget to do that. We think we need to push through, when pushing through may not be in your best interest. So I hope you enjoy those tips. And I invite you to join us on the 13th as we bring together a few hundred entrepreneurs just like you who want to make a difference in the world. Because really, what's possible when we get all of you entrepreneurs out there who are already making a difference out there? What happens when we get you guys together? There's some sort of synergy that happens. And what else is possible? We're going to find out. So join us on the 13th. Make sure you RSVP here so you stay in the know. And I'll be sending out another video next week for you. Thanks, and I hope you have a fabulous week.